Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I'll walk you through the process of creating a mod. Before we get started, let's prepare the required assets. You will need 5 things: the FBX file of your mesh, a base color texture, a normal texture, an OMR texture, and an icon image for the game. Make sure all textures use power of 2 resolutions such as 256, 512, 1024, or 2048. For the icon, prepare a 256 by 256 PNG image with a transparent background. Once everything is ready, let's begin. Launch the ModKit and you'll see build mode. Since we're creating a piece of furniture, we'll start in build mode. In this example, we'll create a tea set that can be placed on a table. Because the tea set can be placed both on the floor and on top of tables, we'll use the existing prefab with the same placement behavior. For this tutorial, we'll use the baby food prefab since it supports both floor and tabletop placement. Select the prefab, then click Create New Mod Project. When the project creation window appears, enter a project name. Click Create, then double-click the newly created test prop. After a few moments, the project will open. Now let's set up the mesh. Under the Static Mesh section, click Import and select your prepared FBX file. Once it's imported, click Contents Browser, locate the mesh asset, and double-click on it. By default, newly imported mesh have nanite disabled. Enable nanite support before continuing. Next, open the collision menu and select Add Box Simplified Collision. Then verify the following collision settings. Collision preset should be Block All, and collision complexity is Use Simple Collision as Complex. Once the settings are correct, save the mesh. Next, let's assign the icon. In the second section, import the PNG image you prepared. Below that, you'll find the price field, which determines the item's in-game price. The default value is 60, but for this example, we'll change it to 500. Now, let's create the material. Click My Prop, and you'll be prompted to enter a material name. For this tutorial, we'll name this TestPod01. Once it's created, click the arrow button to open the material, then assign your textures to the appropriate slots. Color texture, pack texture, normal texture. After assigning all textures, save the material. Now reopen the mesh and apply the material you just created. Once everything looks correct, save the mesh again. Next, we'll edit the data editor. Click the Settings button to open the data editor. The default information still references the original baby food object, so we'll update it to match our new asset. For this example, we'll rename it to testpot01. When you're finished, click Save, then Apply. Finally, click the Save button on the right to save all changes. At this point, both the asset information and mesh setup are complete. Return to the previous window. In the project panel, click the yellow arrow and select Create Local Mode Package. During packaging, you may see a warning message. This is expected as the ModKit automatically updates certain text settings. Simply click OK to continue. Lastly, choose the folder where you'd like to save the package mode. The packaging process will begin. Once it's finished, your mode has been successfully created.